It's really cool. In addition to these books are kind of the peace offering, right? It's the foot in the door. Like, hey, we're in Washington D.C., and this is kind of our excuse to talk to you. Look, we raised all these funds for these books, and here we are, and we're having this conversation. But so in June we have it scheduled. We don't have the exact date. There's again, talking to Dennis Porter, he's helping us coordinate this to find out when the House and the Senate are both going to be in session, so we know everybody's going to be there, and when we can have some meetings pre-set up so that we just don't go walk around aimlessly in the Capitol. But I will tell you right now, we have it planned to be strategic in these conversations. These conversations aren't just going to be, hey, nice to meet you, here's the Bitcoin standard. These conversations are going to be, there's a community of people that thought this was important enough that we raised thousands of dollars. Then a company got behind it and matched those funds and blah, blah, blah. And so just so you know, this isn't just three dudes that wanted you guys to have these books. There is a community of people out there. What are you doing as a politician? You're seeking out communities of people that will vote for you, right? And so we get to follow that conversation up with, hey, we are from Orange Pill app. What is Orange Pill app? We're a social networking app where you can find Bitcoiners that are in your area. So what are you as a congressman? You're a representative of a certain area. So I'm going to challenge you, go home, download Orange Pill app, and look at how many people are in your area, because this is one of the cool things. And let me, I promise I'll bring this back to the politician thing, but we're launching our orange pages in a couple of months. And our orange pages, it's a partnership with BTC Maps where you're going to be able to find local companies that accept Bitcoin. Now, I'm excited about this as the marketing guy for Orange Pill app for a very specific reason, as far as like the mission of Bitcoin, because we're going to launch campaigns of people to go in and find businesses in their community that aren't accepting Bitcoin right now. And you can go in and use Orange Pill app. You bring in your phone and you say, hey, look at nail salon or massage place, some place that would probably not be a Bitcoin preferred type of merchant. You can go in there and say, there's 40 people in your area. There's 50 people in your area that are Bitcoiners. And if you accept Bitcoin at your nail salon starting today, the way Bitcoiners work is we support Bitcoin businesses. You're going to have 50 new customers come in and either buy a pedicure for themselves or buy one for their wives, and they're going to pay for it in Bitcoin. So all of a sudden, you're going to have these merchants that didn't previously accept Bitcoin, but now just like the people that started using email, like they didn't learn about SMTP, they learned by just using email. So we're going to be able to orange pill merchants by saying, just have this QR code out there, and you're going to be able to start accepting Bitcoin payments. You're going to unlock 50 new customers, 100 new customers, because with Orange Pill app, we can show the demand side of the equation. BTC Maps, awesome service. You can find places that accept Bitcoin, but with Orange Pill app, we have the demand, not just the supply, but the demand. Now, bringing that back to the politicians, we can say the exact same thing to the politicians. You need votes. We have the demand side of that equation. If you are pushing for pro Bitcoin or not even just pro Bitcoin legislation, but you're being hands off towards legislating with Bitcoin, we have people that you can actually find in your jurisdiction that will do this. And guess what? What's the other thing that politicians want? They want fundraising ability. And that's why GeyserFund is such a seamless plug-in to this, because with Orange Pill app, you can find your voters. With GeyserFund, you can find a crazy group of diehard people that will raise funds for an initiative. So when you're trying to raise funds for your next campaign and you want to tap into the Bitcoin community, we have both things that you need right at your fingertips. That's the message we're bringing to people. So yes, they're going to sit down, they're going to read the Bitcoin standard, but they're going to have a clear path to how do they execute within the Bitcoin community. And so that's part of what's so exciting about this is I don't think people are just going to get orange pilled. People are going to get plugged in to a pipeline of how to access Bitcoiners and the Bitcoin vote.